I talked to Ricky Starks last week about this topic, about this question, and I want to ask you guys the same thing. I think it's parallel. And I asked Ricky about what it means for Punk to be in the company. And, we talked to Paul White, and we asked Paul the same thing a few weeks back. Now I'll ask you guys, you know him better than anybody. What does it mean to have Punk back in the company?
Well, I mean, I think that, I'm sure a lot of people are going to say, oh, of course Dax thinks that. But I think that Punk is one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. I mean, you look at his track record, his resume, and the things that he's done in professional wrestling, especially when, the business at one point was completely against him and what he represented and who he was. And he made a name for himself and became, one of the biggest stars our industry's ever seen. And he left the other promotion. He left WWE on his own accord, and they wanted him back. They begged to have him back for years and years and years, and he never went back, and AEW landed that. And having, in my opinion, the second biggest, maybe up there with Roman Reigns, the biggest name in professional wrestling today, only helps everybody else in the company because it's bringing more eyeballs to the product. And he also has something to prove. I don't think he's come back just for nostalgia, as a nostalgia act. I think he's come back to reclaim his spot as best in the world. Yeah, I think it makes us a better company. It makes AEW as a whole a better company on Wednesdays and on Saturdays. And it just makes our roster better. And the stronger roster that we can have as a wrestling company, the better wrestling is going to be, because we're such a young company. We need all the help we can get. And having a guy like CM Punk, a name like CM Punk, who, not just because we think so, like the metrics and the numbers back it up, he's one of the biggest stars wrestling scene in the past 20 plus years. So, I mean, Saturdays right now, he is so integral to the success of Collision. And we know Saturdays aren't an easy day for that. We know that we're going to have stiff competition, but we've built something really special on Saturdays. And I think it's got a lot of positive momentum, and a lot of that is attributed to CM Punk. And you can see, like, just the effect he has on younger talent, too. He's helping elevate Ricky right now. He's helped elevate so many young guys, and he has these young guys that he wants to help elevate, and that's his goal. So I think it's just going to help the locker room all around to have him be here.